All right. I just noticed I was on mute. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining in for the fifth episode of Doc and Roll series. So, I see a lot of new faces here. So, tell me where you all are joining in from. So, just before we get started, I'd like to give a quick context about Doc and Roll series. In this webinar series, we'll be bringing in value-added resellers and eminent drone solution providers to share their insights and experience and dive deep into the world of DJI Dock across wide range of applications. So, in this rather interesting episode, for the first time, we are going to be discussing about the concern, repeated questions that we have been having in every partner and customer conversations since recent past. Given the critical nature of the data which is being captured with drones, data security is of paramount importance at this moment. And to discuss exactly about that, I have a very special guest with me, Yaya Kadam from Advanced Media Tech. With over 3 years of hands on experience, he has developed expertise in integrating drone solutions into enterprise systems to promote innovation and efficiency. Good morning, Yaya. Welcome to
Good,
the show.
good morning. Hi,
Also,
everyone.
also joining with me is my colleague and Director of Business Development at Flightbase, Achal, who will be talking about how Flightbase enables top tier data security. Hello, Achal. All right.
He's muted.
All right. Yes. So moving ahead, one quick note which I wanted to mention about was we are recording this session and you can rewind it and revisit it for the highlights that you want to see. And you can keep your questions handy and you can put it in the Q&A sections because we're going to have a Q&A sections toward the end of this webinar also. So yes, let's get started. I'll now hand it over to Yaya. So, hi Aya, can you share a quick overview about AMT and the services it offers?
Sure, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be part of this important webinar where the topic is really unique. And I believe this is the first time, like no one had ever before covered it in a full or in a specific webinar. So as Rahul mentioned, my name is Yahya, and I'm a creative solutions engineer dedicated for the drone solutions. I work at Advanced Media, based in Dubai. Advanced Media is a company established a long time in 2002. We are into media equipment, media solutions, and we have the dedicated drone department. And actually, we represent many brands. DJI is one of them. We are the DJI dealer. We've been working with the drones, with the enterprise drones, with the like industrial solutions since 2012. We have the service center with with the technicians, the engineers. We have an office in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh, in Egypt, and here. And so we are expanding. Um, about DJI, the well-known company, we all know DJI, of course. So DJI established in 2006. They started with the very basic flight controllers kits for the hobbyists. Then, time by time, they kept on developing, enhancing, researching until we got to the 2023, where we have many products that are serving the markets for like different aspects of solutions. And yeah, next slide, Rahul. So I feel responsible, to be honest, to rebrief or reintroduce the DJI dock as a DJI dealer. I know most of you guys, most of the attendees are well known about it, about the system, but let's consider as well the other percentage who might not have like the knowledge about it and what is the DJI dock. So allow me, Rahul and Achal, to just rebrief about it really quickly. So DJI Dock is a drone in a box system. And a drone in a box, to simplify the things, let's imagine it as home for the drone, where the drone can get up, go out, fly, take photos, take videos, or whatever is the application. Then it can go back to the dock, have some food, aka charge the batteries, take a nap, rest a bit, then go out again, do the other missions. And the amazing thing about it is all can be done in a scheduled way. So one person in operation room can schedule the missions, and this is called the drone autonomous. So drone in a box, or the DJI dock, is enabling the drone autonomous operation. And by that, while the drone is doing the job, we can do something else. We can have like the time to do more other things. So and this called my friends attendees successful investment. So we are saving time. We are doing whatever is needed by the drone, and we are having all of the things in through one platform in one screen remotely. So the amazing thing about the DJI Duck as a hardware, I'm speaking only now as a hardware, like as a specification of the duck, is the size and the weight. So the remarkable thing about the DJI Duck and what DJI did is they just reduced the size of the duck uh, in a significant amount. So if we compare it to the third party docking station that are existed in the market, it's significantly small. So it's very easy to transport. There is one video in the right laptop in the right corner showing that the dog can fit in a truck, in the back of a truck. So this is very important to the people who like do events, move from one location to other location, and easily they can transport the dog. So the thing that the size of the duck is less than 1 square meter is again something remarkable. Um, let's go to the next slide, Rahul, please. And just recently, DJI they reduced the duck too. In China, actually, it's not released globally, but we all saw it. And the amazing thing is they just reduced the size of it even more comparing to the duck 2. So it's only 30 kg, so I can lift it myself. And if we want to think about like being more efficient, let's say two people can easily lift it and move it from one location to other location. So the idea of moving or transporting from one location to another location is becoming more practical with the Duck 2. It's not released yet globally, so we don't have like a practical experience with it yet. But we saw many videos. We saw they launched when they launched it. We saw the video that they did. It's amazing. So more efficiency, more portability, more compact, and the same features that we are getting with the Dock 1 is with the Dock 2. But of course, it's different drone. The DJI Dock is compatible with the M30 series or Matrice 30 series, where it has all of the industrial specification as well. And the Dock 2 is compatible with the all new M3TD series, where we have two versions. One will be dedicated for like the surveying and mapping missions, like for like accident reconstructions, if I'm focusing in the public safety field. And we have the other with the thermal capability, same as M30T for inspection, surveillance, or whatever. Let's go to the next one, Rahul. So both Dock 1, Dock 2 are reliable, efficient, because of the industrial standards that DJI built the dock with. So first of all, it's dust proof, or let's say dust and water resistant, but the core components of the dock is even higher. It has even higher rank as an ingress protection. So we can call it as a dust and waterproof. So it's way more safer, like in comparison to the other third-party solutions, and it can be working in a day, during the daytime or the nighttime. Since the M30, if I'm focusing on the Dock 1, has the FEV night vision and has a thermal imaging system, so we can conduct the missions during the nighttime. It has the lightning protection to protect in case if there is any lightning storms, and both have the UPS backup in case there was a power cut in the main supplement of the electricity. Then Dock 1 can operate up to 6 hours. Dock 2 can operate up to 5 hours. So very reliable, very efficient. They are amazing, to be honest. Next slide, please, Rahul. So I was speaking about the solution as hardware, right? So we need a software to operate the dock, of course. So from the same ecosystem, from DJI, there is Flight Hub 2. Me, you, Rahul, Achel, and all of the attendees who had the hand-on experience on Flight Hub 2 knows very well that how uh, friendly is the platform. It's very practical. It has all of the needed features that we need to run the dock, the byte communication things, the live streaming, everything is there. And it can act as a fleet management as well. We can add the other drones from DJI Enterprise, and then we have it as an organization to organize our fleet workflow. But it has a piece of limitation, unfortunately. The Flight Hub 2 is cloud-based platform, and here is the concerns that will rise. Many companies and many entities, I'm speaking about the region of the GCC where I live, they just don't use the cloud. So we have a problem here. We have a restriction here. If we don't have the software that will be deployed in the private servers, then we cannot move the dock. It will not be sellable at all. So it is an issue. It is a concern. Again, a lot of entities, they don't use the cloud. So here where Flightbase really shine, to be honest, because they did the researches, the studies, the development to come up with different deployments. Achal will speak about it later. Let's go to the next slide, Rahul, please. So the concerns that are rising when there is a cloud deployment. I know a lot of companies, they just use it, but when we speak about like the big companies, the big entities where the data are sensitive, then they just don't use the cloud. It's their policy, and we must respect that, right? So